My name is Keith Heinigen. I'm a Tucson resident. You need anything else, just call Homeland Security or NSA. I'm sure they've got my info. Now, I'm just a lowly property owner, taxpayer. Now, for the last 40-odd years, you've been under a federal DSEG order that allows you to tax Tucson property owners an extra $60 million a year. Man, that is one fat cash cow. No wonder you want to bring back the old MAS and keep preaching racism as far as I and many others are concerned. Because if you didn't have that DSEG order, you'd be toast. This school district would be in the hole so big, it's ridiculous. And now I understand why you keep doing the things you do. Thank God my daughter's 21 and only has one more year of college. I have to say that I've been here for 13 and a half years, and I've paid attention the entire time I've been here. Mainly because of what the city and the county do. I've only been really watching you guys the last few years, but I'm astounded at the incompetence. I have a school administrator and 2 school teachers who live within 100 feet of me. And I hear things that would make your head spin. They won't say it to you because they're scared they're going to lose their jobs. That's ridiculous. It's disgusting. It's immoral. To continue under this DSEG order makes your day. It keeps you rolling in the money. Meanwhile, it takes from every homeowner in this city. Don't worry, the city does the same thing. The county does the same thing. They waste money left and right. Let's see, reading, writing, arithmetic, the basics. You don't need Star Wars, people. You need to be able to understand what you're reading, how to think. You've got science. That's important. The arts, they're important too. And I feel sorry for these teachers and the maintenance guys because they're property owners and taxpayers too, and they have to deal with all this. So let's get out from underneath this DSEG order because, you've been playing that game for 40 years and we're tired of it. Good night.
Good evening. My name is Terry Gett. I live in Midville Park. First of all, I'd like to say I was happy to see Cam, Adelita, Crystal at the Chris Moon dedication in my neighborhood, Midville. It was very nice. It was very beautiful. Also there was Regina Romero. And there was a moment when the 3 of us had a little conversation, Adelita, and then you 2 were saying, "Oh, Terry, where you been?" And Regina was like, "Oh, she's been protesting me at the city council," and then you went on to say, "Well, you can never, have any question about what's on Terry's mind, because she always stays what she means." And I take that as a compliment because that infers honesty. And I'm not afraid that you guys are going to fire me, so I'm going to stand here and tell the truth. Okay. So I'm here also to congratulate Martha Durkin for her new job. I don't know if you're going from the frying pan into the fire, or from the fire into the frying pan. But anyways, I will be seeing you on an ongoing basis at the council meetings. Also to Dr. Petticone, happy trails to you. Now you have plenty of free time to play golf with your South buddies, Jim Click, Adele. There was a lot of pretty ceremonies at the beginning of the meeting, but I want you to be reminded that, Dr. Petticone, you also left a trail of tears and broken hearts and broken spirits as a result of your tenure here. And Keith is right. We need to get out from under this DSEG order. But the only way to get out from under the DSEG order is to comply with the DSEG order. Okay? Now, it's a catch-22. And John Huppenthal, from my understanding, has already rejected the CRC that was submitted. So the only thing he's going to approve is something that has based on the philosophy of Ayn Rand and her Atlas Shrugged. I think that's the only thing he's looking for. So unfortunately, we're going to be in this cycle, Keith. and unfortunately for everybody. On last Wednesday, on June 5th, I submitted a request for public records from TUSD. It was first received by Imelda Cardenas, who then forwarded it to the appropriate department, whose name was Mary Alines or Elenas, I'm not sure. In that request, I asked for a completion date of June 10th. I have not received anything yet. And in that request for public records, pursuant to ARS 39-121, I have asked for the complete copy of the culturally relevant curriculum to be implemented in the fall of 2013 as mandated by the Unitary Status Plan and the Special Master. All the names of the parties involved in determining the content of the culturally relevant curriculum and all associated, well, you have a copy of it, but I haven't received a response on it, and I expect to get something from you folks. Thank you.
David Flores, followed by